honest in describing your team's performance. In the fourth quarter, particularly, would you say that your team just collapsed?
Yeah, we did. I thought we were trying to run the clock out, and we stopped playing. And they kept playing, and then once it got to 8, you can just feel it. We wasted a couple of timeouts with loose ball stuff, so, I knew I only had 2. I had to try to conserve those. What could have went wrong. We did get some great shots, and, I think we missed wide open threes, layups, dunks, and, each miss, I thought the pressure mounted, honestly, and, it happens, but it's hard to happen when you have a lead like that.
Doc, you guys had a 19-point lead with about 3 minutes left in the third, and then you were outscored by my count in my head, 51-20 at that point. Do you think maybe your team thought that, we've got this game in the bag? No,
I thought they tried to run the game out. I don't think they thought that they had the game in the bag. I thought we walked the ball up the floor. I thought we got very tentative offensively. Very few people even wanted to shoot in stretches, and it happens. But it's awful to watch. It's awful for our team, and we have to figure out in the next 48 hours how to get them back. Because we can't get this one back. We gave this one away. There's no doubt about that. All right, but it's still 3-3, and we have a game 7.
How tough is that to sell to a room that?
It's not that hard. It's hard today. It'll be hard probably tomorrow. But by the time you lace it up, they'll be ready to play. You have no choice.
Doc, you talked about the mental toughness of this group a lot. Is this just kind of the ultimate test?
Yeah, it is. I mean, honestly, we played so well for 3 quarters. And then we played, when you give up 40 points, forget the offense. When you give up 40 points, you stop playing, clearly. And when you don't score for 15 with the way we score, those aren't good either. Having said that, like I said earlier, there's nothing we can do about it now. Hopefully we can learn something from this and get them ready for Sunday. They'll be ready. It's just going to take a little while.
Doc, after Chris scored with 6:47 left, no more field goals until you made that one with 2 seconds left. You said that a little bit of that might be pressure. You got some good shots, but how much of that was?
Give them credit. Their defense was pretty good, but we had good looks. We just stopped playing, And I haven't seen the film, but that's what it felt like. That's what it looked like. We got the ball, I thought, to people in the right spots, places we got it all game. And we just didn't, we came up empty.
Doc, you've talked about how the team needs to regroup. Did you say anything tonight, or did you just need to?
No, I mean, what can you say tonight that they hear you? I did say stuff, but I guarantee you they have no idea what I said. When you lose a game like this, you're pretty down. You pretty much want to go home, and I'm sure that's what they're going to do.
Doc, you guys have had problems closing out games. Game 5, obviously tonight. What are some of the things that concern you to get you back over the hump and get you a win the game?
Well, we just have to, and I actually think we've closed out more than we've given up, to be honest. But tonight we clearly didn't do that. So we'll watch the film and see what we need to do.
Doc, was there a point or a play where you started thinking, hey, this is starting to turn in the wrong direction?
Oh, early for me, honestly. I would say, almost the beginning of the fourth. I just didn't like the way we were playing. You could see it. Hell, I thought, I think it's either Jamal Austin got a 3-point play. That was our last basket for like 4 minutes. And then we went, and then CP scored. That was the next basket. And I mean, that's how it felt. And our baskets were, guys like, I think it was Austin just decided, no one's doing anything, I'm just going to attack. That's what we actually needed. We didn't have enough of that down the stretch.
Doc, did you feel like you guys had a chance early in the game too to maybe stretch out a lead bigger, especially in that first quarter?
No, it's first quarter game, man. Easy to say. But they probably thought they had a chance to be in the lead at halftime. So I don't think so, no.
Doc, you mentioned there's not much you can say that they would probably hear tonight. What do you have planned in terms of schedule leading up to Sunday?
We'll watch film tomorrow. Not a lot. You know, we probably could put it on at the third, or we may choose to watch the first three and ignore the third, or fourth. I mean, who knows what we're going to do yet. We'll figure that out.
I know a lot of us here are trying to describe what it was like to experience that. What was it like in that locker room? Were they sad? Were they angry? Were they stunned?
All the above. I mean, I think there's probably a plethora of emotions when something like this happens. And, you know, I felt bad for them, honestly, Ramona, because they want it so bad. And sometimes you want stuff so bad that you can't get it because you're in your own way. And I thought we clearly got in our own way tonight. And again, it's not because they don't want it. They do. And they want it so much that we couldn't think straight. And, you know, that's my job. I got to try to get them through it. And I see that for sure.
JJ's been a reliable source of instant offense a lot this season. How much, he's 7 of 25 in his last 2 games. How much has that affected the offense?
It does, but, you know, listen, we had 100 points, I mean, with 8 minutes left or whatever. So our offense was pretty good tonight. You know, we just gave up 119. I don't know how we're talking about offense right now. You know, to me, that's where we lost the game, was they scored 40 points in the fourth quarter on things that shouldn't happen. And so, to me, that's where we have to get better.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.